chess move. All right, so now I'm going to invite other men on this platform so we can jump you. He pulled the Tommy Sotomayor. He pulled the Sonetta. I'm going to jump you on my platform. Then I'm going to mute the mic, so that you can't speak.
All right, so that's what you see. That the victim. That's victimization right there. That's Hassan Campbell playing victim. Hit that thumbs up button. This is my first time analyzing this because I was on the road traveling on my way home when this happened, and I put a clip of that conversation up yesterday. Shout out to those who watched that, hit the thumbs up. Shout out to Kwame Brown because Kwame got cats eating off YouTube. A lot of cats is not letting people just eat off their content like that. I keep it real. Now this Hassan Campbell thing, this dude, man, and I don't like to get into the whole Bombada situation and who did who. Somebody felt up on this boy. He's a victim who tried to become a bully, and y'all gave him a voice. He's got a popular channel. Y'all gave a victim a voice who tried to be a bully, and that's what I see when I look at Hassan Campbell. You look like a victim trying to play bully, bro. That is not real. There's so many lame cats. He tried to turn the narrative into a whole New York down south thing at one point. That didn't work. Any video he does on Kwame gets more dislikes than likes. He keeps on insinuating that he's a part of the Illuminati. He calls him Illuminati Kwame. It's like, dog, you one of them cats that just have a... Don't get me wrong. Do I glorify celebrity? No. On this channel, if you watch this channel, you'll see I have a lot of takes on celebrity, black celebrity in particular, and how they use black celebrity to try to undermine the real issues that black America is going through. But am I envious? Am I jealous of someone else's success or status? No. You know what I'm saying? I know in this country, your status defines a lot. It depends. The money you have will depend on if you in first class or coach. You in a condo or in the projects. You know what I'm saying? You walking or you driving. I don't envy the success of others that are out here getting the shine. First of all, I'm too low key to want to be a celebrity. But he has a jealousy when it comes to everybody in his eyes is Illuminati. Everybody is affiliated with some kind of sick, you a Freemason, you this, you that. It's like, dog, what? What are you talking about? You know what I mean? He just goes on and on. Now, as far as the live, I enjoyed it. And like I said, I go back to Kwame. Kwame is letting a lot of cats eat on YouTube. Shout out to Kwame. He brought in a lot of cats that got platforms, let them, speak on how they felt. That was cool, but I wanted to just hear Kwame and Hassan personally. I didn't really need all of that, but I get it. Now, saying he got jumped, nobody jumped you. You know what I mean? You was talking loud over cats. You wasn't saying anything with any real context. You was kind of really babbling like an emotional woman who just was all over the place. You wasn't making any real statements. You never said why you came at him first and foremost because you started it. You never said anything with any real substance. That's why they kept muting the mic. You know what I mean? But according to him, I was jumped. Listen to this.
When have you ever seen, and this is for the intellectual mind, this ain't for the haters, when have you seen scholars mute each other's mic? You ain't never seen Martin Luther King or Malcolm X turn off each other's mic.
Oh my! What? When did they have a debate where they were able to even? Did Martin Luther King and Malcolm X was on YouTube back in the '60s? They did that. I didn't. Can someone pull that up? When were they ever in a debate, them two, where they even had the ability to cut off a mic?
Disrespect each other in a debate or conversation. Because real men with integrity that choose to be leaders, this is what they do. Kwame is out for blood. And the same thing that he's accusing Hot 97 or Breakfast Club and the basketball community of doing to him, as his claim to fame, is what he's doing to others.
See, that's the jealousy. He's trying to turn Kwame. He sees the people right now, look at Kwame as the people's champ. Right now, Kwame Brown could do no wrong, and he's the hottest thing on YouTube, and everybody's feeling him. And the jealousy that Hassan has, he's trying to turn y'all against Kwame Brown. It's kind of like in wrestling terms. They turn you heel, they turn you bad guy. He wants to make y'all turn y'all back on Kwame. So now he's just throwing up anything he can do. he's Illuminati, he's a Mason, he signed the same contract, he signed the same oath as Charlemagne and them. He's just like them. He's a celebrity, you know. And then he starts bragging about the Pain Olympics. Oh, I went through this. We used to have to eat oatmeal 3 times a day, and we used to have to wash our clothes in the sink, and then trying to define your blackness based off your struggle. Like, everyone has a struggle. That don't define me as a black man based off of how much I struggled, how many syrup sandwiches you had, or how many, times you had to wear the same shoes for 2 years. I mean, come on. Complain. He sat there and said, "Oh, you made 60 million. You ain't went through the same struggle." So after Kwame, sunned him and showed him, "Look, I was in foster homes. I did this, that, whatever." How dare you talk about someone not knowing someone? You don't know someone to be talking about their struggle. You don't even know that person. And that's where the apology came from. He doesn't talk about that. You apologize because he corrected you and showed you what you talking about is false. You don't know what I've been through. And that's what Hassan doesn't want to talk about. He wants to turn y'all against him. You know what I mean? Now, as far as the feminine mannerisms that I see, the victim mode, baby mama mode, whatever you want to call it, when Kwame said it gave him the address, it said, "Yo, come down here since you want to fight." And he said, "You paying for my hotel?" "You paying for my hotel?" And I'm like, yo, that was it. You was dead. He got ethered. That's it, bro. Right at this point, he needs to take a break. And like I said, you were yelling all over the place. That's why they had to mute you. But when that cat said, "Are you paying for my hotel?" You sounded like every Instagram honey on IG who got 3 cities in their location. You sounded like every bird ever. This is a grown ass man. Are you gonna pay for my hotel? You the one who said you wanted to fight him. Now you gotta make arrangements, and he gotta pay for your arrangements so you could go to Atlanta to get your ass whooped with them fake muscles.
Now, let's talk about. He's talking about the schools, right? Mr. 40 to 60 million dollar man. Instead of talking about schools, why don't you open one? Instead of talking about trade schools where people can learn a trade, why don't you get together with the rest of your NBA buddies and Judge Joe Brown and the rest of your billionaire friends, with your billionaire bosses, the elite? Zaddy cut your check. Zaddy was your master too. See the mind games that dudes be playing? So now you just gonna come out of, it's sad. You just gonna come out of the fraternal order acting like you the victim, like you ain't even down with them. Infiltrating YouTube.
See, this is what I'm saying. He's gonna try to make you turn against Kwame, and it's not working. It's not working. Kwame's not affiliated with any of these people. Yeah, he played basketball because he was good enough to make it, and make millions of dollars doing it. But he wasn't affiliated with the elite. If anything, the elites hated. The only elite that really rocked with him was Kobe. There's a clip actually where they was trying to clown Kwame, and Kobe was like, "No, that's my dogs." It was right after the Lakers traded him for Pau Gasol, actually. But from Jordan on down, none of these cats, LeBron and them, they not affiliated with Kwame Brown. But like I say, Hassan don't watch sports, and you don't even know who you talking about. So you just saying, "Oh, this is a millionaire basketball player taking donations, and he's getting more views than me." That's just what these cats say. I mean, just from Boyce, him, it's ridiculous, dog. It's ridiculous. I'm like, so many of them have exposed themselves. It's not even funny anymore. It's like, y'all look sad. And at some point, I had to cut the live off because when he went in the baby mama mode and was like, you gonna get my hotel, and it started stuttering once Kwame was like, "All right, let's arrange this since you want to fight. Let's arrange this." You know what I mean? You challenge a man to a fight after you apologize, allegedly, or should I say respectfully? Because I think your YouTube career could be over respectfully. You know what I mean? He turned me off when the way the whole, you got your snot box rocked, your check cash, your TV turned off. This kid in Chicago, in LA, excuse me, not the kid in Chicago was the TikTok kid who got killed. The kid in L.A. who was disrespecting Nipsey. I know some people are probably looking at it like, well, that's what you get. You disrespected the dead. It was still a real crazy video to watch. You know, the kid got killed on Instagram live. And then what I get on YouTube, the recommendations. Hassan sitting on the couch with a little grin in his face. California blood, Indian red boy gets his TV turned off disrespectfully. It's almost like this cat gets passionate or he gets excited to see somebody else get in trouble or get hurt or go through some kind of pain. I'm like, bro, you got some real victim issues. For real. You love seeing other people get hurt, other people get killed, other people get go through bullshit. He was asking at one point in this video, pleading to his fans, saying, hey, show me in the comment section all of the struggles y'all had. What was the most struggles y'all went through? Like, that defines who we are. Don't nobody want to sit there and reflect on all the struggles. We all know where we came from. You got to go through hell to get to heaven. Yeah, all of that. We already had our, ain't nobody, that don't define nobody. There's people struggling right now that if they got $10 billion tomorrow, they wouldn't help no fucking body. Wouldn't feed anybody. So your struggles does not define who you are. But according to this victim, you know, victim mode Hassan, everything. He loves to see other people go down. And like I said, you only want to bring up this Illuminati shit because you're hoping that people will look into it and try to find something on Kwame Brown and turn on him. And it's not working. So respectfully, Hassan Campbell, get your life together. Go get some counseling. Everyone needs therapy. In the black community, it seems like our mothers are our therapists. You know, it could be anybody. It could be whoever you got to talk to, but somebody needs to talk to him. He needs to do, go see Dr. Melfi. You know what I'm saying? Go sit on the couch, get you some Kleenex. You need a good talking to, boy, because something is really wrong with you. And you love seeing other people go through pain and suffering because that's what you went through, and you haven't gotten over it. And you 40-something years old, still bragging about being in the hood, being incarcerated. Oh, I was locked up. I was looking up to Big Meech. You was looking up to Michael Jordan. I was like, what? Yo, what did looking up to Big Meech do to you? What did it do for you? You just ended up in jail with a bunch of niggas, no women. You get butt naked as soon as you get in there. They violate your manhood. You looking over your shoulder. That's no way to live. Who would brag about that? What's wrong with y'all? You know what I mean? But yeah, so I was already turned off by this cat, you know what I mean, before the whole Kwame Brown thing. You know what I mean? But you want to play victim, go ahead and expose who you are. People will give people enough rope, they'll hang themselves. Period. Well, let me know what y'all think about Hassan Campbell respectfully in the comments section. I'm out.